So let's check out the gold. So it doesn't look like I have much there, and I don't have much there for piglin bartering. So you know what that means? Today we're doing a squid farm. No, I'm just kidding, we're actually doing a gold farm. Okay, so I'm here in the Badlands biome. Unfortunately, it's night right now. But what I'm gonna do, because I got all those shulker boxes, is actually mine some terracotta and also some red sand, because that's something I always need for my base. Man, this place looks pretty cool at night. So after all of that mining in the Badlands biome, I ended up with 6 shulker boxes worth of materials, which is not bad, but it was kind of dull because if you're not collecting something for a purpose, it's kind of boring. So I think it's on to the gold farm stuff. Before we get to the gold farm, there are a couple things I need to do. The first thing is I'm going to have to get onto the nether ceiling. I'm probably going to have to break the ceiling so that I can transport up and down from the nether ceiling to my nether hub. And the next thing is I'm going to need a lot of magma blocks. It's going to be 45 stacks of magma blocks to build the farm I want to build. I'm going to need some wood, which is something I'm always low on. That's probably a farm I'm going to have to build soon too. I'll probably need some frostwalker boots so that I can actually walk on the magma blocks without doing damage to myself. So that's a lot of stuff to do before I actually like to build the gold farm. So why don't we get started? By the way, using the elytra now is so much fun. Just using the rockets, now I can get a good view of my base. It looks pretty good from up here. It looks a lot better than if I just stand over here somewhere. So it looks a lot nicer. Although I still gotta work on some stuff. So after some finagling with my villager, I finally got a Frostwalker 1. The maximum level is Frostwalker 2. So I can just combine these together to get that book. And now I get to do my magic where I infect this guy and lower his price. There we go. So our boy is cured. Did I screw that up? Oh, I didn't lock the trade in. That was a big mistake. Wait, so if I do that and then I put it down again, it's just gonna be a different trade, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So it's cured, but I screwed that up, so the trade isn't set. So I gotta do this again. Cool, so I have got my 2 frostwalkers. So you know what that means? I gotta let this guy go. Go to your home. Go away. Oh, he's actually going. Cool. On to the next thing. So I am back in the nether, and now I gotta get some magma blocks. So I should be able to grab some at about this level. I think it's about 30-ish. So if I just stay at about the level of the lava sea, I should be able to grab as much magma blocks. And I need a lot of magma blocks. I need 45 stacks of magma blocks. So this is probably going to take me quite a long time, and hopefully I won't die and fall into some lava, which seems like it will happen because it's me. Like I almost did there. Okay, so just focus and don't die. So I actually didn't die when I was mining these magma blocks, and as you can tell, I have 2 and a little bit extra shulker boxes of stacks of magma blocks. And I only needed 45 stacks, but I think it's about 62 or 64 stacks. So this is way more than I need. I have a little extra if I want, or I can build another layer on the farm that will produce more gold. And of course magma blocks are useful because they can be used for killing areas for mobs, and they can also be used as a downward bubble column. So now that I've done that, the next thing I have to do is get some turtle eggs. So right now I have 3. With this farm, it actually uses the turtle egg mechanic, which is when zombies or drowned or zombie piglins in this case try to walk towards turtle eggs. So this will actually be used to get them to fall down in the farm. So I need 1 more, but it's a good idea just to get some more in case I need them. And I also looked through here and I have a lot more wood than I was expecting. So I don't have to go out and get some wood. That should be it. There it is, the desert village. So there should be some turtles on the shore over here. Man, I'm going through a lot of firework rockets. I'm about to get a creeper farm really soon. This is a lot of fun to fly around with the elytra. So there are 2 turtles right there. And now I just gotta land. I have some seagrass. So what I just gotta do is feed them. They'll get into love mode, they'll look at each other. They gave me 1 XP, so one of them is going to probably lay the eggs. I don't know which one though. That one. And I have my slow touch pickaxe so I can quickly pick it up. Sorry for stealing your babies, but I need them. I guess they has finally laid their egg. You're not supposed to be on top of your eggs. Okay, so we got 3 here. So there's 1. There's 2 and there's 3. So that should be enough. Okay, so I've gathered everything I need in all 4 of these shulker boxes, and it's time to actually see if I can build this gold farm. So let's head to the nether. So the first thing I got to do is get on the nether ceiling, and what I need to do is find a spot where it is 127. So if you look here, there's 124, 125, and I'll have to just keep looking until I can find the right spot. So there we go. Here's the spot I finally found. It is 127. So what I'm looking at is on the right hand side there's targeted block, which says -3, 127, -24. So you want the 127 because above that is the nether ceiling. So what I'll do now is I'll set up my system to actually get up there. So what you want to do is when you have the ladder set up at the 127 block, what you want to do is go in the corner, and then that should get you through like that. So it should be right here, I think. So I built this bedrock breaking TNT device. Either it'll actually work or kill me, we'll find out. So I think how it works is you go like that, you hit the lever, oh, and I blew up. Okay, so now we're gonna try this method, because why not die again? So let's see. Okay, so I have to hit the lever, I have to hit this door, and then I have to place, where is it, a piston, not a bed, a piston right here where this is. Okay, I think I could do this. Feeling good. Positivity. Okay, let's try this again. So lever. Oh, there we go. Ah, that didn't work. Ah, that sucks. Okay. And I don't have any TNT, so I'm going to have to try it again. I have to get more TNT and then come back. So unfortunately, I used up all my TNT trying to break bedrock. So I'm not going to do that for a bit. I'm just going to end up building the gold farm. And I have all my stuff here. I have an ender chest, crafting table, and I have my nether portal, which will get me right to this spot. So you know what that means? It is time to build my gold farm. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Now. Maybe now. Okay, now. want to go through and explain this farm so you can better understand the mechanics and how this farm will work. First off, this design is from Shulkercraft. He does really great videos. I'll have a link to his video on how to build this farm in the description. The video is really good at clearly explaining how to build this farm, and if you mess anything up, it is really easy to go back and look at the video and see where you could have messed up. Why I chose this farm is because it is simple. Gold farms can be great sources of experience, but I just wanted something where I didn't have to aggro the zombie piglins, have iron golems, or alert zombie piglins. This was the design for me. First off, it is built close to the build limit in the nether and above the nether ceiling by 64 blocks. This is to increase the spawn rates of the zombified piglins. With spawning, it is a 128 block sphere around the player but can't be within 24 blocks. So the platforms are the only spot where mobs can spawn. It is located in the nether waste because there is a higher chance of zombified piglins to spawn there. The magma blocks are because the only mobs that can spawn on it are zombified piglins, ghast, and magma cubes. There is a cross pattern of glass above the top of the platform. This is to prevent ghast from spawning, and if you watch the time lapse, a ghast did spawn while I was building it. Also remember with glass that mobs can't spawn on glass because it is not an opaque block, meaning a solid block. So it is a good way of preventing mobs from spawning on that block. In the middle of the farm is a column of trapdoors and turtle eggs in the middle. Zombified piglins will try to walk towards turtle eggs and stomp them. They will walk towards them, fall down the column, and take fall damage, killing them. At the bottom there is a collection system with hoppers. This farm design only seems to give you rotten flesh and golden nuggets. To get golden swords and gold ingots, you would have to kill the zombified piglins. For this farm to work, you can AFK on a platform above the farm. The zombified piglins will spawn on the magma blocks, and of course the farm will work and give you gold nuggets and rotten flesh. Okay, so I have built the entire gold farm. It looks pretty good, and it's definitely functioning pretty well. It's very simple. So let's check how it's actually producing. So it's producing a lot of gold nuggets and also rotten flesh. You can tell all three of these are filling up pretty nicely. So let's actually check how many gold ingots I got out of this. And it hasn't been running very long. I'm talking like maybe 20 minutes. So I crafted those up and I got 4 stacks of gold ingots, which is pretty good. I don't need a lot of gold, but I need enough for curing villagers, for other stuff, and also for piglin bartering, because I want to increase that and make a larger farm. So this thing is definitely going to be producing enough that I can use it for that. I think that's everything for this episode, so thank you guys for watching. This thing has a crazy amount of zombie piglins dropping into it, which is great because then I'll have enough gold for anything I want. So I hope you enjoy this episode. I think for the next episode, I'm going to have to work on something like a creeper farm or a sugarcane farm or something else. There's a lot of little tasks that I need to do. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, and yeah, thanks.